The Houston Astros moved from the National League to the American League in 2013, and since that time, the American League has gone through Houston. This year, the Houston Astros joined the Atlanta Braves as the only other team in baseball history to make 6 consecutive championship appearances, and last night clinched their ticket to another World Series. Their 4 World Series appearances and 6 championship appearances are not just the most in the American League, but the most in Major League Baseball since 2013. If the move from the National League to the American League pissed anyone off, it's the New York Yankees, as since that time, when the lights are the brightest, the Astros have owned the Yankees, and 2022 was the knockout punch. It all started in 2015, when the Astros and Yankees met in the playoffs for the first time in history, and the second wildcard Astros went into New York and shut out the Yankees. In 2017, the two sides met again, and we all know what happened. The Astros beat the Yankees in 7 games, but 2 years later, it was revealed the Astros were cheating, which tarnished the legitimacy of the win. Disregarding 2017, the Yankees had their first chance of revenge in 2019, and they were unsuccessful as the team got walked off by Jose Altuve in Game 6 of the ALCS to lose the series. Now in 2022, the Yankees had their shot one more time as the two teams would face off again in the ALCS for a trip to the World Series. Not only did Houston come out on top, but they dominated the Yankees all series long and swept them. It was an embarrassing effort by New York, and the end of this so-called rivalry, because there isn't one, it's one-sided. Houston owns New York, and at this point, 2017 can't even be used as a scapegoat. Unfortunately for New York and the rest of the American League, Houston isn't going anywhere. They only have 4 players remaining from their 2017 World Series championship team, yet are in the World Series once again as they continue to find and develop talent. Their infield is as good as it gets, with Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, Yuri Gurriel, and now the emergence of rookie shortstop Jeremy Pena. Their rotation is set long-term, with or without Justin Verlander, who can opt out after the season, and although it would be nice for Houston to have him back, their rotation would still be really good. And finally, the outfield is filled with 2 superstar talents in Kyle Tucker and Yordan Alvarez, and Chas McCormick has emerged as a nice piece in center field. Although the Astros have been super successful in recent years, they do have something to prove in the World Series this season. Since their tainted 2017 World Series championship, the Astros have lost 2 consecutive World Series, both of them to NL East wildcard teams. For the 3rd time in a row, they are getting an NL East wildcard underdog story, this time in the Philadelphia Phillies, whose magical run has prompted them to the Fall Classic. It's deja vu, as the Astros are undefeated this postseason, and their last loss came on October 3rd against these Philadelphia Phillies on the night they clinched their playoff berth. Regardless of what happens, the American League runs through Houston until someone proves otherwise, and with the talent they have and the ability to spend money in free agency, it looks like they are here to stay long term.